Alright guys, I'm back. Um, Still got a little bit more to say, but I didn't want it all in one video, right? I'm looking down because this is where I got my little notebook with, questions that I had when I started my weight loss journey. And so I want to talk about um, being your own support. Um, So my question was, how do I prepare my mind for people that they're not going to support you, especially when, especially when you really, really start to notice change in yourself. You're going to find that you're not going to have as much support as you think, unfortunately. And my trainer had kind of told me that too. He was like, be prepared for all the haters because people that you think is your friend, they are going to show you how friendly they are when you start looking the way they want to look. Yeah, that support is about to be a lot of people out here. So I'm gonna make this real sweet and short. Um, I remember because I worked in the office and everybody, they knew I was on this weight loss journey. They knew my diet was like strict, and it was strict, but it was worth it. You understand? It was worth that sacrifice, which is what I talked to last. It was worth it all the way. You ain't starving yourself, but it's very strict, especially at the beginning. And if your stomach was as big as mine, small meals made a chick a little hangry. You understand? My sister was hungry. But anywho, drink some water. It'll go away. But yeah, support. So people will come in with cookies and, oh, you doing so good. You can have one. You can have one. Like, I don't want one. That's going to throw my diet off. Oh, you doing so good. You can have one. I would take it. I'll be like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I sit on my desk. And then when they would leave, I throw that mess in the garbage. You is not about to damage my progress because you're not willing to sacrifice the things that are needed to be sacrificed to get what you want. Um, and even my family, they were supportive. You know what I'm saying? At least the ones that I was around, I'll put it to you that way. My family was supportive. So people that love you and know what you're doing it for, um, they should give you some good support. But just don't expect it. You got to be your own cheerleader. You got to be that devil and the angel on both sides. Like, is that piece of cake or that cookie or that piece of pizza or them fries gonna be worth the pounds that you've lost and having to kind of backtrack? So at the beginning, I didn't cheat at all, to be honest with you. My trainer told me when to cheat. He was like, okay, I don't want you to start looking sick or looking like you're missing something. So, have your cheat meal once a week. You stay strict for 6 days and then you can nibble, a little bit. Once you get that weight, start getting the bulk of the weight off. And you still, the weight's still gonna come off because you're still exercising, you're still weight training. Now, when I started, I walked day, every day, for at least, well, let me backtrack. When I very first started walking, I could only walk about 5 minutes at a time. So I would do that like maybe 4 or 5 times a day to try to get 30 minutes. Um, and then the stronger I got, which came fairly quickly. Like after about a week or so, I was up to that hour. Broke up though. I had to break it up in order to get the full workout. Plus, I work full time, so I had to break it up the best way I could. But yeah, I wind up getting up to like 2 hours. I was walking early in the morning. I was walking every break. I was walking during my lunches. I was walking when I got off work. Walked before I went to bed. Like, I was a walking sister, and that's all I did. And then the weight training, of course, because as you lose the weight, what helps with the skin, not to, because I had skin. I mean, imagine my arm being like way big. So I had way more skin than that. And as time goes on, it does shrink, continue to shrink. So is the weight training. I weight train twice a week um, with my trainer. So it was twice a week for 30 minutes per session. So basically, an hour a week of weight training. We'll do the lower one day, upper the other day, um, and then I walked. And then I stayed strict with my diet, even if it came down to my 5 meals. I think I might have started out with 4 meals a day. But anywho, so I wasn't a breakfast person, so having a shake in the morning like was perfect for me because I would drink anything, but I wasn't necessarily a big eater in the morning. So I have my like protein shake in the morning, and then I'll have like 2 regular meals, which I'll get more into the meals. 2 of my regular small meals I ate on a saucer. I didn't even get a plate, full size plate. I would eat on a saucer. Um, 2 meals, and then I'll have either 1 to 2 more shakes, and that could be protein shakes, or and meal replacement, which is what he wound up putting me on a little bit later after I got majority of the weight off. But I started out on the protein shakes, and very little snacking. But I did eat every 3 hours. So depending on when you start eating, and you want to try to keep it consistent. You want to start eating at the same time every day. Like on the weekends, it would be a little different because I wasn't getting up to go to work, but I would still try to get up, drink my shake, and even if you wanted to relax a little longer, you could. So yeah. So that's kind of how I ate. But I just want you to be prepared for people not giving you the support that you feel like you want, or you deserve, because everybody deserves a little support. You shouldn't be faced with haters throughout your whole process. So you will start to see who you need to stay away from, um, and who you can continue to be around as you go through the process, because you're going to realize that a lot of people are not going to support you. They're going to try to do everything they can to start tampering with your results, and you don't want that. So, yeah, no support, unfortunately. You got to support yourself. You got to be your own cheerleader and hold yourself accountable. That was another thing that kind of helped me is having a personal trainer as someone that held me accountable. So find that person. Find somebody that maybe you can do it as a team, but you can't wait on nobody to do nothing. Um, you can't wait on nobody. Be like, oh, I need a walking partner. What if you never get one? Are you never going to do it? So maybe you will be that encouragement for somebody else to want that partner. But like I said, be prepared to start this journey. Just you. It's just you. You're going to be your own biggest critic and your own support. Hold yourself accountable. It's going to be worth it. I promise you. It's going to be worth it. Man, I can run and jump, and I ain't say that my knees was perfect. But they're a lot better shape than they are with 283 pounds trumping on it every day versus down to 155. And I'm still in progress, baby. Like I ain't stopped. I ain't stopped. I fell off the wagon a little bit a couple times, and you get right back on it, and don't let it continue to go. Don't do, oh, I cheated yesterday, so I might as well cheat today. And don't do that to yourself, because then you'll lose it. But outside of that, you got this. I'll be back and forth. If you have any questions, ask. I'll be over at TikTok as well. And I do have an Instagram. It's called Fit Me In. Um, but it does have my before and after pictures, and there's other videos with my before and after pictures that are on YouTube as well. So if you like the content, hit like, subscribe. Um, I will be here. I'm not going anywhere. I have nothing else to do but to try to share this knowledge right now, to those who want it and could use it. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.